Couch in the game cave, controllers on the floor, we stay. Farmhouse glow through a crack frame, sunset stains on the wood grain. Too sweet ink on the jolly, we laugh loud like we're still kids. Stream on chats in a slow scroll, life hits soft when the screen glows. At Too Sweet Farm, it is what it is. Puff pass, let it all drip. Flavors in the air, that mellow kiss in the farmhouse. It is what it is, yeah. Too sweet chill, we don't need much. Rock soul rap in a one-pot rush. Game cave open, come get lost in this. At Too Sweet Farms, it is what it is, yeah. Dabbing in the kitchen by the back door, paint chip frame, muddy boots on the floor. Late night raids, we're up till 4. Trash talk, laughs, then we cue one more. Wi-Fi weak, but the bond strong. Bad mic, but we still sing along. Outside fields, inside farm. Whole damn crew in the farmhouse log. At Too Sweet Farms, it is what it is. Puff pass, let it all drip. Flavors in the air, that mellow kiss in the farmhouse. It is what it is. At Too Sweet chill, we don't need much. Rock soul rap in a one-pot rush. Game cave open, come get lost in this. At Too Sweet Farms, it is what it is, yeah. Couch in the game cave, controllers on the floor, we stay. Farmhouse glow through a crack frame, sunset stains on the wood grain. Too sweet ink on the jolly, we laugh loud like we're still kids. Stream on chats in a slow scroll, life hits soft when the screen glows. At Too Sweet Farms, it is what it is. Puff pass, let it all drip. Flavors in the air, that mellow kiss in the farmhouse. It is what it is, yeah. Too sweet chill, we don't need much. Rock soul rap in a one-pot rush. Game cave open, come get lost in this. At Too Sweet Farms, it is what it is, yeah.
What it is, what it do, what it does, how's everyone doing tonight, today, whenever the heck you are about to watch this. Speaking of heck, what's up YouTube, Twitch, and Kick? How is everyone doing tonight? I took a couple days off, either day off or something, going through some personal shit, but trying to stay positive on everything, and we're still going to be playing tonight. So, I go by Too Sweet. Welcome to the farmhouse, aka my game cave. Here I play the bad games. You don't have to play them. Play the good games you know you want to play next. Sometimes we play some old games, store some memories. We are playing more Starfield, but I got to give some shout outs to some people who are already here. 24K, and she already gave me a puff. How you doing, girl? 24K, I'm not going to lie. I went next with it. and I was a little sneaky. It's cantaloupe sushi, but I was in the mood for it, so I knew you wouldn't mind. And then Morello spurred the next one, and that'll make you happy anyway, because then it's blueberry gelato. Morello. Shout out to Morello, a fellow variety streamer like myself, albeit he is mainly a multiplayer streamer. So go check him out. He does play a lot of co-op with me and Weckenzar, and he's a pleasure to watch. So go check him out. Give him a follow. Yes, I changed your intro, sir. What are you going to do about it? All right. Without further ado, let's get a little bit more into this game. Any button to start, we're going to hit spacebar because that's what I want to hit. K redeems. It's a shout out to K. It's 24K, the best moderator and person in the world. Thank you for being you. Give us an for K. What it is, what it do, what it does. The stream queen has arrived. What is wrong with my mouse? It doesn't exit save, apparently. Gotta be careful of that. So I've been watching a lot of movies, just keeping my mind off shit. So far, Anacondas, again, was garbage. I don't suggest watching it. And that's surprised. I usually love Jack Black. I hate fucking that red guy, though. And it just wasn't that funny. It wasn't that good. I mean, it wasn't an awful movie. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't awful. But I'm a fan of the original, too. And it's just eh. What else did I watch the other day? Sheesh. Oh, I watched all the Maze Runners. Those are good. So, check those out. Oh, I watched Sinners. That was really, really good. I might actually rewatch that movie. It's a good movie. It's really good. I watched The Long Walk today, which is a Stephen King novel that they adapted. Adapted to movie. And that was actually really good too. I did read the book way back, maybe like a couple of years ago. You read all the books of the Maze Runner? This might be a silly question because obviously usually books are written first and then movies are based off of them, right? Was that the same case here? Because yes, there are a few instances, everyone bear with me, there are a few instances where a movie spurred someone to write a book. Doesn't happen often, but it happens. Oh shit, what's going on, dog? Sam just shot somebody. Who'd you shoot, Sam? Why are you shooting people? Oh, it's a gang member. Oh yeah, let's shoot them. Bro, Sam, shoot more people. I fucked with the wrong person. Sure about that? You seem like the right person. Who are you? Who are you? You almost got shot, dude. Dude, this guy runs in front of me one more time, he's done. I'm gonna end up shooting him. You're making me angry. Who runs? Bro, Sam, kill him. Like this guy, dude. Amateur. Oh, he's pretty far down there, Sam. You didn't mention that. For the love of God, stop. No! He disliked that. Oh, 650 bounty and Sam. Dude, what the fuck? That guy's running around in an active war zone. You're gonna hold me responsible for shooting him accidentally twice in the chest? Sam, I'm sorry. Sam, I'm sorry. Sam. I said I was sorry, Sam.
I can't stand what you did. It goes against everything Constellation stands for, what I stand for. But the mission has got to come first, so keep it together.
Book came first? Okay. Were the books any good? Or were the movies better? Because the movies are pretty damn good. Listen, I'm sorry, bro, for shooting you twice point blank in the chest with a shotgun while I looked in your eyes. It was an accident. It was an accident.
Hope you find something good.
The book's worth a read. Bitch! I just got shot at her. She's pooping in her panties. Alright, let's see what they got. They must have a lot of bullets on them, right? They were shooting me a ton. Bullets. You said the mission must come first, so let's do the mission, bro. Chill out. Don't tell anybody what I did. It was an accident. A Canuck Maple Cola. I don't know if I want that or not. Huh. Alright. Oh, shit. Alright, we gotta reload. If you're wondering what happened, that was all security. They were gonna come after me. Apparently, you can't kill them. It's not a good idea. It doesn't work. So.
What did Marshall say?
Oh, that's why they were so upset. I forgot all about that. This was, that was a hostage I shot. They took over this bank, remember? I forgot the mission I was on. I was kind of zoned out yesterday. You don't think you're gonna make it? You're not. I'm letting you know that right now. Let's go. I planned for it to take more than that. Haha, so joke's on you. Didn't take much more than that though, huh? Just a little bit more. Best case scenario. They can't even aim at the steps at us. I should have. You good, bro? We did it. And these credits are now ours, technically, right? Is it steal? What? Oh, ghetto, dude. This is ghetto. Oh my gosh, guys. We can't even take the credits in here. Because he reports us. He snitches to the fucking police. So I'll have a whole army of police after me. Because then it's like I robbed the bank. Which I get. It makes sense in its own way. But Deathball, I see you lurking in here. That's ghetto, though. Alright, let's kill this first dude. Because F him. Point blank. Shotgun to the face. You're done. Alright, let's get out of here, dude. Took care of your little problem.
Please, stay calm and let our security...
I heard the fight. The hostages, are they safe?
Yeah, they're safe. They're good. You're good. You're golden, bro. Just plug this in. And I have to take your freaking puskies too.
Was that so? Shame it had to come to that. But you got the job done and saved lives. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot.
Better be more credits than what was in that bank.
As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material.
No.
If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
All right. Now that lives are on the line, let's get back in Galbag, see if we can get those maps.
So we gotta get the maps now. That wasn't even part of the mission that we were on. It was just, you know.
Good things come your way? Why ask questions?
It's okay. I'm okay.
Look at this reunite.
The worst thing is I could really see loving it here. We just need a chance.
I was so scared.
You better thank me. I almost let your husband die, but I'm such a good person that I didn't.
Can you breathe it? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing
What?
that would keep me from getting back out there.
I need to give it more time.
Guess that means
What? You're great. Wonder what he's great at. Alright, we got... Yeah, we're gonna grab that.
give it back!
Okay.
You're probably looking for Mary.
Am I in trouble?
Did you really think you could just walk off with that? I can patch you up. Or if you need supplies, knock out those as well.
I forgot that these are all like goody two shoes. I can't do anything around them. I just wanted to steal one burrito.
Waiting around.
One burrito.
Come on, Alex.
You should try
Seems
Filbert
that way.
there. You got some business with him?
And it ain't bad.
You need to find some common ground. Show an interest in the things she's passionate about. need some slates. Ask her some questions. Meet her halfway, you know?
That's so. Well, you found your way to the right person. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can. Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers? Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job.
I can handle more than the
You helped out
job.
with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up. Then I suggest you get going.
Oh shit, Morello, you're never at the farm. Nobody check the fertilizer bags. Nobody check under the deck. And don't mind any rotting smells you may
nothing
smell.
for now. Came to talk, actually. Well, to apologize, more like.
Hold up, we got a clean baby here.
Well, I know Annie's been trying to rope you into her spy schemes. I hope it's not too much of a promise for you.
Get it? She's an agent. Truth is, she looks up to you and the Marshal. Trying to keep track of the bad guys is just her way of showing that.
I just hope it's not teaching her to judge people too much by the way they look.
I'm sure it's just a phase. She's got a good heart and wants to protect me.
Why, thank you.
This is goopy. Who's crab right? Was that you, Morello? How you doing, buddy?
You've got potential. Just need to see a little more.
Holy thing leaked out.
I just want to be sure you're ready.
The doctor can provide any supplies you might need.
I admit, what you did at Gal Bank was impressive.
I know it was. So you don't gotta tell me it was impressive.
You've got potential. Just need to see a little more from you.
Just see a little more from me, huh? She's needy. Alright, we're almost done. Sorry. Messy cleanups. I should probably soak this tonight.
I just want to
Once
be
the
sure
cleanups
you're
get this
ready.
rough, I know it's time to soak. Oh, well, that's going on the floor. Whatever. I didn't want that thing anyway. When am I getting another tattoo this Friday?
What you did at Gal Bank was impressive.
I had to put it on pause
Well, hey there.
And even going this Friday is going to be a weird time, but I don't want to go too long in between. But gang leader. But I have my brother's funeral this Saturday, so I have to. I'm gonna go Friday, and then I'll probably have a 2-week wait time before then. It's never like fully decided when I go. Like for sure, because I have to be able to fit. Like so, like you know what I mean. Like for instance, with Nemesis, you know what I mean. I wasn't even wanting to necessarily get Nemesis that day. I have like a big collection of stuff I want to get, and then basically when I go there, it depends on what, you know what I mean, what section of the arm and what's actually gonna fit. So it might switch up a little bit.
Don't be causing trouble now.
Hiya.
But I always do have a plan, like of what I want to get, and I have a confidence level of whether we'll be able to fit it. You know what I mean? Like I knew I wanted to get Pennywise when I did, and I ended up getting Pennywise, and it ended up fitting. But I had to change the design of Pennywise to make it fit. If that makes sense.
Proud to be helping Freestar.
So this time my plan is to get Hannibal Lecter. So it's gonna be Hannibal Lecter with his mask. And it's gonna go right here to finish off this top part of the sleeve. So it'll be right above Leatherface. It'll be like the showpiece, right above Leatherface.
Sorry, but I've got
However, if it doesn't fit the design or whatever, I might do one of the other ones. I have a few that I don't mind doing a showpiece. And that's the thing, you want to plan with who, you know what I mean? Because like when I get this last little piece under here, right at the inner bicep, like right above the tattoo on the armpit that I have, I'm going to connect obviously the armpit tattoo to this. But this is a much smaller area, and I mean, how often do you see that area? Like I have to like specifically kind of be like this, you know what I mean? Like, hey, check this tattoo out. So which doesn't really happen. So in reality, I'm not going to want to put one of my favorites on the inner bicep, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to keep it like a secondary character over there.
They ain't afraid of anything.
If that makes sense. Everything's steel. You know. Craft or modify an item? I don't know how to.
this than some dust wrangler on my farm.
Looks like it actually teaches me there.
That's the Rock. Ranger Central. Not a bad bar, too.
Jesus. This wasn't secured. Is it blueberry gelato? Who's next? Pack it up so it's ready. I didn't give you a new flavor, Morello, because how I treat is if I'm backed up, I don't just keep letting it stack, you know what I mean? what I'll do is if someone gives me a puff, I just actually immediately puff at that moment. Which is what you did. You puffed when I was backed up on a flavor. So I just immediately puffed it and cleared it. So now I have nothing next now that I packed the blueberry gelato. Pretty cool to watch ships land. Not gonna lie. So I guess you craft on your ship, maybe? Ow. Or do I have to go back to... I wonder if I have to go back to the planet then.
Yeah, you're sweet to worry, darling. I'm alright. Your dad's just not as young as he used to be.
Thank you so much for being my friends.
What am I snacking on? The infamous Cheez-It snack mix that I love. Yeah, I'll take another hydrate. Got another water right here. Look at that. I think it's gonna have us go back, which it's too far, so we have to bounce here first. Too far still. I have to bounce 2 universes, 2 galaxies.
Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
taking me to the lodge.
Neon's got nothing on New Atlantis. So much history in these halls. And if we're lucky, we'll be adding some more.
Alright, let's do this. What the fuck's a research project? We can't do that yet. I think this is actually where my spaceship is. I think it's going to make me travel again. Maybe not.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard? Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Only those on official United Colonies visit. This can access me.
It said the orientation hall. You can start at any of the terminals. Oh. It said or. I don't see it being an option. There's or. The fuck is that?
Dad wanted me to apply for the administration track at school, but I'm going to be a senior biologist.
What? I don't want to go on the pilot simulator. Maybe examination is a whole separate floor. That's the only thing I can think of. Because you did give me the ore and everything. I don't know now. I'm gonna interact with the computer again and see what it says. To the, okay. That's what it said, or. That means the pilot simulator is part of the examination. Not part of the displays.
So this is how the UC trains their pilots. Interesting.
Let's do this.
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active. Targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active.
Alright, so we're basically in Star Fox right now. He's done.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3. New targets active.
Fucking backflipping on this bitch. He thinks he's getting away. He's cute. Could try to play it, Star Fox. He's trying hard too. And he's trying to have his boy tail me. Alright, we're catching up to him right now. With a nice boost. And bam, bitch. Done.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated.
It's actually really good. Shout out to Deathblow, a fellow variety streamer like myself. Albeit a little bit more of a completionist than myself, and he doesn't do the VR like I do because he gets a sickie with the virtual blinkies, but you can catch him eternally burning in his window pane of death. How you doing, Deathblow? The space combat's actually really good in this game. Like, it's intuitive. It's almost too easy, if that makes sense. I wouldn't consider this like a simulation or anything like that. I'm not going to repair my ship because I should have already exited this simulation. I'll regret that. Sounds like you will regret that.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5.
Alright, there we go.
New targets active.
Put some food in the oven? Yeah, nice. Yeah, definitely take care of yourself, man. Yeah, I haven't slept in like 2 days. The only good part is that I'm not at work right now, so... But I'm going back Wednesday, so I gotta try to make sure that I get some sleep. Oh, this is fucking 4? Maybe 6 levels? I didn't know. 6 levels? Bitch asses. Try to take them out as quickly as I can, at least 1, 2 at a time if I have to, but oh shit. Alright, Boost it. Catch up with one of them. Come on. He's trying so hard to escape me.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Paused it? Really? He's straight up booting me out. He's like, dude, you fucking pass. Get out of my fucking simulator. I gotta actually, you're wasting my time at this point. I need to get you in the air. Yeah, I have to.
Shut it down.
He ain't letting me. I guess I could go back and try to finish one time, but...
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score.
No.
We'll only keep your best run.
You guys are just a problem. No, you didn't tell me. I wasn't live past couple days. I went online last night for a little bit, but I wasn't live the day before. How'd that go? I mean, I already still know the still no answers thing.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Did you have some questions? So these are your numbers that just came through.
Because I told you ain't gonna get
Ready
any
to hear
answers
how you
anyway,
did?
so I already know that that didn't happen, but... Not comfortable with that. Interesting. See, I told you, anything to make her not have to feel uncomfortable. I told you that. She's gonna just wipe slate. Yeah, no, I told you. I told you she'll cut off people if they make her feel uncomfortable.
Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, skip the murals altogether.
It's the same thing every time, bro.
Not that they're required or anything, but naturally inquisitive folks tend to do well in this organization.
You know, I feel it's like war, it
Psychological
never
results are all
changes.
within expected levels.
That's how it feels.
Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4, not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that wave are some real artificial bastards. Good job putting them away.
I wonder how good I'd score. Nothing like a little friendly competition.
Shut up!
So then, looking at your results as a whole,
This guy trying to compete with me, bro.
Successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service.
What?
Pretty standard for combat assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing bonus. Help convince you to join the cause.
Wow, just 10 long years of your life, then you can live under the jackboot of the UC for the rest of your life. Joy.
Oh, correct.
Sounds to
Very
me
true.
Like we've got Vanguard
Deathblow,
material
very
on our
true.
hands. If you're interested,
And
we
you
can
know
bring
the
you on
rules
as a
of war.
provisional member today.
You know what's
Get you
gonna
the credits
happen.
you've earned, then
And
send
you're
you out on your
expecting it to
probationary
happen.
mission. First, though, all UC service people,
In a lot of ways,
provisional
it's
or
worse than war.
otherwise, are required to swear an oath.
Obviously not.
So, you want to
In
make
a
this
lot of ways,
official?
too, but-
Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies.
Lash yourself to the UC for a handful of credits. Not a choice one can make lightly.
I couldn't agree more, friend. But it's also not a choice we force anyone to make either. We only want people who are willing to commit. Are you ready for that? Fantastic. Then just follow me.
He's really gonna walk this slow. I think there's a way to make your character walk slow. It's like Alt or big cap lock. Yeah, it's cap lock. So now I can walk his speed. This is amazing. Thank you for that.
Wouldn't be right
We had to
doing
talk
this
out
if
here,
we couldn't see the
apparently.
stars. Now,
What?
raise your right hand.
What are you gonna
The motto of the
fucking
Vanguard is Supra et Ultra.
romanticize
Above
this?
and beyond. That is where we serve.
This wouldn't be
Beyond
right
the
if I
furthest
couldn't
reaches
see
of
your
the
eyes
United
sparkle
Colonies
in the
military, and with
fucking
honor
starlight.
and duty above reproach.
This wouldn't
Do you
wouldn't be
swear
right
to
if your
protect
dick
and
wasn't
defend
in
the
my left
citizens
hand.
of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities?
This wouldn't be right if we didn't
And to uphold
rub
the values
beards
of the Vanguard.
as
Honor,
we slowly
loyalty,
caress each other's nipples.
self-reliance,
This
in
guy's
all
giving me
your
some
actions
vibes.
As a member of the United Colonies Navy, then let me
I'm
be
just gonna
the
say I do.
first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard.
I'm not making it more complicated than
only
this. He's
thing
already
left is
making this
getting you that
awkward enough for the
probationary
both of us.
And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died.
It sounds like
Place is as isolated
slavery.
as they come.
He's like, yeah,
Brass
you're
wants the
basically gonna do
Vanguard to
bitch
deliver the
work.
repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe.
Any
and
bitch
secure.
work. We deem.
So, can the people of
For,
Tau
you
Ceti
know,
2
10
count on
years.
you?
After 10 years, we'll consider you like one of us. What?
Oh, that's the spirit.
Yeah,
Head
it
down
is
to
the fucking
spaceport and talk
spirit.
to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
I don't know what that means. But I totally plan on not doing it, whatever that is, so. You can blow. Holy shit, that turned into a wild. Let's talk to a bartender at Viewport, which is underneath here. I take
Every
that.
time I get near mast, I think they're gonna arrest me. There's a code there. Get him. That looked painful.
Oh. Shut up. Yeah, then he does it immediately afterwards. This motherfucker, that looked painful, and then... Whew. So that answers the question. If your friend jumped off a bridge, would you do it too, huh? Damn, buddy. Damn. If I go back, will I have to do shit for shit? I think I just have to use the health pack, which is just wild. That didn't even work. What? That's just mass. Where's my health? Where's my health? Do I have to go all the way here to see it? Health full. I still don't know how to accurately see it on this HUD, to be honest with you.
I'm so excited to see Tony out.
Probably gonna be a problem later on when I'm facing harder enemies. Much better. What? Dude, this motherfucker just had me travel, and now I'm traveling back to where it was.
That's convenient. Kilo City could really use something like that.
Okay. Unless I was tripping and I just clicked the wrong thing.
Now Never a dull day.
Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
Hmm.
Nope, sorry. Can't pull one over on me. I'm good with faces.
Listen, bitch, I've been in all the time. I just don't go to this bar
ahead
because
and
this
make
bar is
yourself
for
comfortable,
fucking prissy
new
bitches.
guy.
How about that?
Let
You
me
ever
know
think
if
about
there's
that?
anything I can get
Wow. Rumors.
you.
Give them to me.
Bit of a slow news day around here.
I don't care. Tell
Ah,
me what it
well,
is.
Speaking of news, some folks are convinced David Barron, you know, the SSN anchor, is some sort of Freestar sympathizer. Ridiculous, if you ask me. Sure,
Yeah,
they
it's
ran a couple of
ridiculous.
stories about Aquila City that weren't totally critical, but come on. Have you ever been? It's really not that bad.
I think.
Anyway.
Yeah, we did go to
That's
Aquila
the sort
City.
of high-stakes stuff people talk up while waiting on a flight. So glad you asked, aren't you?
No.
I can tell.
Okay.
I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Varun embassy. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Varun, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went. Yep. Spaceport traffic. I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide. You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one. I made a deal with Holler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was bounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time.
Sounds
they
like she ordered like drugs to put
killing
in.
me.
She's like, yeah, I got this drink. It's gonna be famous. I got the idea, and you know,
I submitted all the paperwork.
everybody's gonna come back for more and more and
Won't
more of
amount
this
to
drink.
anything, but I did.
She's like, but here's the thing, I can't even make it right now
I'm not even
because
certain
I
this
ordered,
is
you
what I
know,
need to
the
finish
last
what I
ingredient that
just-
makes this drink. You know,
think it is.
really gives it its
I need to
special
get my
thing.
hands on that cargo.
I bought it from a drug dealer, and he's now, you know, locked up. What are you drugging your drinks with?
I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no
She's
way
wild.
asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound.
The drugs.
And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world.
Wow.
You, with me on this?
Yeah, I guess.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure...
That's exactly what she's insinuating. Now she gives us the exact frame right. She's the accessory totally now.
Yeah, this is hardly a life or death situation. Some light breaking and entering at worst, right? I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing.
Alright.
I know a few things, but not much. The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would
Dude,
have a
look at this
UC
fucking
security
girl
access card is
behind
none
it.
of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond
What are you
that,
doing? You're not part of
the
this
ship decks
conversation.
over there might also be able to get it.
Stop looking
I
at
don't
me
know any
like
of them,
that,
right?
you
Talking to
weirdo.
you. No offense.
Well, I'm in like a conversation with her, but no, I don't think they do. I mean, they never really did. It's a Bethesda game, man. I'm more concerned about the blonde behind her, to be honest. Deathblow. She's having trouble. She's having trouble.
I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you.
I just got her staring at me creepily, smiling. It's just fucking creepy as shit. Okay, I'll just...
See you around.
She had a finger. She was finger blasting that ass. Grabbing it, dude. She had fucking 2 fingers in there, up to the fucking knuckles. Where were you? Off getting hookers again? Sam goes and gets hookers every now and then. It's like the weirdest thing. Check out my ship's inventory. Like, really? We'll do that in a minute. Speak with Renee. Where's this one? We'll do the inventory one next time we have to fly. So I'm not... As I say that. Whatever.
To next.
Well, first off, I need to check out this inventory, apparently. Because, I don't know. I have a lot of shit in here. That's all I needed to do. Is that really it? Or... So put your swords. Alright, speak with Renee is what we actually have to do now. I don't know where she is.
So this book collection fund I heard about?
Don't you always say, don't listen to rumors?
Oh, both of you shut the fuck up and let me take off this planet. Like, for real skis. Did you never played this, Deathblow? Did you just not want to, or it just hasn't come up yet? Or you weren't sure if it was good? No? And why? Not sure if it was good, didn't want to play it, or bit of both. The main story of it's pretty nice. Like, it just doesn't have a vibe like as cool of a... I don't know. It just doesn't feel as homey. You know what I mean? You're just never as invested as like Fallout or Bethesda. Or not Bethesda. Fucking Skyrim, Elder Scrolls. Jesus. If that makes any sense. Everything feels empty, yeah. That's the biggest problem of it. Just doesn't have that vibe. Now, is it fun to play? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Is it fun to play? Yeah. Is the story, like, decently good? Yes. Like, you know what I mean? But since it doesn't have, like you said, it's not completely empty. Like, if you land on these planets, there are some things, but it's not,
You're cleared to land. Enjoy your stay at Sidonia.
It's definitely very scripted, but and that's where it feels limited, if that makes sense. It doesn't feel like you could go anywhere, like in Elder Scrolls. You know what I mean? Exploring feels a lot more limited and a lot less rewarding. You know, in any of those games, you just travel randomly in any direction. It's like, oh, there's this thing, there's this thing. Like, you go to a lot of planets here, and there'll be, like, some things on the planet, but they're hard. It's hard to get to places, because it's a planet. It's huge. And since there's only, you know, a few things far in between, and it definitely just gives it a more direct approach. But that's the thing, you can't take this game as, if you take this game like thinking that it was going to be Skyrim in space, that's I think when you get really disappointed. If you take this game as like a standalone game, like not even related to Bethesda, it's like, oh yeah, it's a pretty good game, it's pretty fun. You know what I mean? You'll have your gripes with it, like the emptiness. You'll never fall in love with the world. Like, I can't even remember any planet's name, because none of them have been impactful enough for me to be like, oh yeah. There's almost a more rewarding feeling, believe it or not, in the original playthrough of No Man's Sky. I know there's a lot more stuff now, but I haven't played recently. But on release, like, even though that was pretty senseless, at least like some of the planets had like some crazy shit on it that you were just like, whoa, you know.
See? Now we're friends! And my parents can't say I'm
It's
not
basically a
allowed to talk to
knockoff Spider-Man sweatshirt
Anyway,
right there.
What do you want to talk about?
That's what that is. I can't continue talking for 2 seconds. You guys give me a minute. I gotta go check on my boy. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pay for what? Oh, you slut. Come here. Come on.
It's okay. You can talk to me.
He needs to learn a lesson. Who's the asshole now, buddy? Who's the asshole now? Probably stole me.
My mom says it's not polite to stare out into space like that.
Oh, shiz, I see it. Yeah, the fucking Xeno. Bro, I would have missed that for sure, I think. I think it went into my inventory. Hey! Alright, I'm back. You have that in,
Hello?
Do you have that in the... Thank you, Kay.
We come up with lots of games to play.
Do you have that in the original release Defo, or since they fixed
When
it?
he's not around, I like to draw. Sometimes
I heard it's really,
I draw
really good
things
now.
and give them to people.
I have it on my list to
They're
get
so
to play.
mopey all the time. It makes them smile. Actually,
And you
wanna
can
help
play
me?
in
I
VR
just
now
drew
too,
these
which is
great pictures of
wild.
space biology, but I can't go out right now. Can you help put them up for me?
Yeah, near start, yeah. I played it on release. It was fun. But like you said, it got old quick. And then I remember people ended up figuring it was supposed to be like this endless experience, but then people ended up figuring out like the set, at least on a release, you could make it to the center of the universe, and that was like kind of the point of the game, but also
Mars
not.
Is so boring sometimes.
Because like once you did it, it basically like restarted you. I forget exactly what
Not
happened,
really. I mean,
but yeah, it felt very
many
empty.
kids on Mars.
I gave up
wish
on
there
it
were more
once
kids.
I started finding planets that were almost
It's
repeating.
okay, I guess. But maybe
Because it was an
would be nice
RNG
to
mechanic, but it
live on
wasn't
another
like
planet someday. I think
you'd see
I
some
used
like
to, when I
I
was
don't
a
want to say
real little
complete
kid.
carbon copy repeating, no, but like I
sometimes my
started
mom and
seeing
dad would
planets
take
where it was
me to
like,
visit my
dude, this is
grandma and
basically the
grandpa
same
in
planet
New
as the
Atlantis.
other one, except like these creatures have horns. Like it was kind of like it was really cool for the first like 20 hours, I'd say. It was like, oh shit. But like I said, I guess they fixed all of it now.
Do you ever get songs stuck in your head? Sometimes I have to make up my own song. Not really. There aren't many, but I wish there were more.
So there's nothing I can do about this. Yeah, and that was another thing too, like just behavior patterns. Like some of the planets you would notice, it would be like, all right, there's, you know, every planet that looks kind of like this has like a sea creature, a small rock creature, and then a big creature. And like there was always just like they'd be doing the same patterns of like activities, but just look slightly different. So I think this is just a glitch mission now, which sucks. That happens a lot with Bethesda. Many miscellaneous quests in this game called activities. I mean, speak with Trevor. Watch, it's gonna be somewhere completely different. I almost jumped down, but I remember last time that kind of hurt, and it was less of a jump than that.
You know, I believe we've got the best mining team ever assembled here. Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the
I
Deimos
instantly
mining
don't
project
like
here
this
in
guy.
scenic underground Sedona. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose. Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now.
Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
Great! I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble.
Well,
See, you might have
not
noticed
too
our
much trouble,
equipment
right?
ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan.
Well, that's because they
Solving our
fucked
little
us at
problem.
first. Yeah, you were supposed to. They said it was going to be. It was one of the reasons why they went back and fixed it, because they probably didn't want their studio to have a shit name forever, but they lied. So basically, they said it's going to be so big, and since you all start in such random spots, there's going to be almost. Yes, there's a possibility of you guys finding each other, but it'll be hard, and it'll take a long time. But you'll eventually be able to find your buddy, yada, yada, yada. And what ended up happening is they released it. And players, like, I think I even figured it out with my buddy. And a couple people did, but people figured out that
Silence is...
you'd go to the same place in
Yeah.
the universe, and you weren't there in each other's universe. They lied. You weren't even able to be in this. You weren't in the same universe. Like, it was like each player was like a single player game, basically. But they required you to have online to play it. So like people were freaking out about that. I remember like everyone was talking about that, and then that was one of the first things they fixed, where you could technically find people, but it was just like there was nothing to do with them. Like you just kind of like walked around on a planet scanning shit, and it was just like, oh, okay, because you really couldn't do much in the game at first. So
Okay. Glad you're still on board.
but they straight up lied at first. You know what I
need
mean?
someone from the outside
Like yeah.
Starfield so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some more.
It's almost like they
Once again,
assumed
quote,
people were gonna take like
I need
that.
to know I can
Them
trust
saying
you
it was gonna be
using
hard to find somebody, that people weren't gonna do it. It's like, bro, we're able to play games at like 10 hours at a time. If we're both traveling in a straight direction in a fast ship, like we'll get it done. You didn't make that big of a game.
When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing.
Now
Then
it's supposed to
come
be
see me.
crazy. Now you're supposed to be able to, like, you can play with friends, you can build on planets. There's like actual like life and missions on planets and shit. It still has like procedural generation, but they like fixed it, and like it's like crazier now and actually produces a lot of different environments. They added VR to it. I mean, they took all the insults to heart, and literally, that's why I'll give them kudos. It just sucks the way it happened, because by the time it was fixed, it's like I already dropped, like you said, 100, whatever hours into it. And, wasn't in the mood to go back to it anytime soon. But, like I said, it's on the list now. I'll eventually get to it. Oh, here's Mitch.
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Did you just move in?
Yeah, I think there's, like I said, they said there's a lot more point to it. I think, like, there's a trading system. It's almost like, it's a whole different game now. But yeah, at first it was just, everything was just so half-assed. There was no point to anything.
Well, if you got a way to get off world, then maybe...
And when you think about it, like, if you got to the center of the universe, I forget what the thing was, if it just restarted you or whatever. It was basically, there was no explanation, really, no point. So when you think about it, all those hundreds of hours of scanning and doing all that shit was really pointless initially,
Bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back.
Yeah, the huge empty space stations. I guess all those got repurposed. They're still there. They're just filled now. They actually have, like, merchants and people with, like, there's reasons to go to them now. Which is funny, because when you think about it, it is, like, kudos to them in a way, right? For fixing it. But when you think about it, just think about how unreleased they released their game. In reality, right? It got good with the final updates, let's say like 5 years ago, right? But still, like, it means that they really should have never released the game, and it should have just been being built for that extra 8 years or whatever the fuck bullshit it took for them to fix it. You know what I'm saying? That it should have never got released. It was just a released early game in reality. We were just part of it and able to play it throughout its developing.
Well, wow, you're the first person to actually agree to do it.
So in a way, it's almost like the
Thanks,
ultimate
but like I
lie.
said, I'll make it worth it to you.
It's like, oh yeah, we released a bad game, but we did the honorable thing, and we went back and fixed it, and supported it all the way through this time. But in reality, it's more like, no, we released the game. They could have been like, we released the game knowing it was bad, and not release. It wasn't ready, but we ran out of money. So let's release it. This is more what it seems like, right? Let's release it. And then fucking after it's released, collect a bunch of money and then keep working on the game. But in reality, they were just finishing it. People would have been fine with it, but they wouldn't have earned as much money. You gotta think about how much money that game earned, because it was fucking advertised, and so many people bought that day one, dude. At full price. So you know, in reality, they could be, like, everybody looks at that company as, like, almost, like, honorable, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, well, you know, they did the right thing. They realized it was a bad game, and they've been supporting it ever since. That's how people talk about them. But for all we know, they actually could have been the most evil company, and this was all part of the plan. They're like, listen, we're not going to have enough money to fucking work on this game for 15 years. So what we do is we release it 4 years in, lie the shit to people, just promise them all the shit. Then yeah, they're gonna get mad, Jerry. Yeah, that's fine. We'll come in, swoop in, and we'll still seem like the good guys. But all those sales will boost up our budget to keep working on it, to actually finish it. It's my conspiracy theory. Someone get me a tinfoil hat. Oh, really? So maybe the plan isn't that. That is true. I forgot that Steam has refunds. See, but I bought it on PS4 when it released. There's no refunds. I wasn't playing PC back then. Yeah, it's still not that amount of money though. But pocketed 90% of it. That's still a lot of money. So I don't know. How much money did that fucking game make total if that's what they just refunded on Steam? You know what I mean? It's $39 million just on Steam refunds. And that's only 10% of its revenue. 390 million on Steam? Oh my fucking dirty gods. Holy moly. That game made a lot of dude, that's just on Steam.
Oh, love the smell of getting back.
That game was sold out for like weeks on consoles. I only got a copy because I had it pre-ordered. But I remember a couple of my buddies being pissed because they couldn't play it for a couple of weeks. So that game must have made, you know, let's say 500, 600 million. Sheesh.
Hey, Dad?
That's wild.
Will you read to me tonight before bed?
What?
Read to you? Sure. I'd like that very much. You haven't asked me to do that in a long time.
And will you do funny voices for the characters? Like you used to when I was little?
You're just trying to stop me.
Cute dad moment. Alright, let's travel.
Be advised, you are entering United Colonies space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You are cleared.
Clear to land, right? Yeah, I was debating whether to play it VR when it hits again on my list, because it does look crazy playing that game in VR, and it must visually be amazing. You know what I mean? But the downside of playing VR games is you're not as relaxed. You know what I mean? And that's such a long game. It's infinite technically. You know what I mean? But let's say it hits. Let's say I want to drop 100 hours into it. You know what I mean? Do I really want to drop 100 hours into it VR? I don't know if I want to be locked down like that. Or I could honestly, if it's easy enough, I might just be able to switch back and forth. Have the best of both worlds. But we'll see. If it's one or the other, I'm probably going to end up choosing non-VR just because, like I said, it's a big bite to chew on a VR game. As I have like 500 hours in a Ghost of Tabor, but that's different. I'm just saying. Plus, there's things that happen that I just can't play VR. Like, I haven't been able to play VR for like 3 weeks or whatever because I've been getting my sleeve done.
You need to wear your helmet on this planet. You know that, right?
As you wear a helmet, you're acting like I'm a fucking idiot. I should slap you.
Thing about the trade business?
Of course, the one decent-looking place in the well is the Trade Authority.
Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you.
Ah, she
If,
looks like a
however,
bitch.
you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be? Perhaps, but I'm quite confident in my business, and I refuse to be intimidated. Please, let me know if I can assist you further. That depends. If you have a ship and are willing to haul cargo, then we've got some work. Otherwise, you're gonna have to be more specific. We frequently post cargo running jobs up on the mission boards around town. Check them out. I've heard our jobs pay well, and on the off chance that's not what you're looking for, well, I can't really help you then. Many different parties use the mission board to post jobs for freelancers and the like. For example, the Trade Authority uses them to post cargo hauling jobs. You'll usually find mission boards in bars, typically ones nearest the spaceport.
Thank you so much.
Might be able to find them elsewhere.
We'll definitely take that. What's this game? What's up with this game? Giving me people to talk to that
It's
like
cliche,
shut
but
me
it's
down,
true. Everything
and I
has a
still have to
price.
talk to them.
Whatever it may be, I can afford it. If there's something you need, no matter what it is, either I have it or I can get it. I think the name made it rather obvious. We are the authority on trade in the settled systems. Whether it's bulk cargo, specialty items, or individual requests, we make sure things get where they need to go. We have shipping lanes across the settled systems and deal with nearly every major corporation and faction there is.
Just cleaning Big Bertha. She almost clean. She didn't take long. She got these big old holes.
We've been in New Atlantis for a very long time, before most things topside were built. With lots of infrastructure already in place, ample storage, and discreet access to the spaceport, it makes sense to stay. It's had the unintentional, but not unwelcome, side effect of weeding out people who can be timid about doing business.
Packing up little Betsy,
If
sorry.
this is some sort of bargaining tactic,
Sour.
I assure you it won't work.
So this is bullshit, because
Of course, of course.
I don't know what it wants me to do, then. I think my mind's too scrambled to come up with something on the fly for it, to be honest. But the Titanic is sinking and Rose is the evil woman. She's evil. She's evil. As hell. Dance, monkey, dance. Maybe if you throw some quarters at me. That's what I really like. I like when, like, the change hits me in the face. Oh shit, actually I kind of do want to see what she has for sale here. Because she sucks. I have a lot of credits, yeah, I'm buying these.
If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
So I don't know what her deal is. Oh, I need to buy the Dragon Star book.
The Trade Authority has access to... Of course, of course.
Listen, dude.
The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
Evening, sir.
No idea, Morello. Yeah. But it's gonna like drop again tomorrow. Today was really nice. And then like tomorrow it's gonna drop like 20 degrees from what it was today. Like these like entrance into spring are really fun in fucking New England lately. Where is this kid? So he is up at Spaceport? No, I typically work on East. Well, yes and no. I typically work on Easter, so I went to say no. But then I realized that I really never took him on Easter egg hunts because I worked on Easter when he was young. But, like, too young to do it really anyway. But then I thought about it, long story short, the past, like, 3 years, I actually did take him. At some point or another, whether it be before Easter or after, you know what I mean? I don't even know when Easter is, to be honest. I don't even know what today is, date-wise. I know it's a Monday. Yeah, yeah. It's this weekend coming up. Okay. I won't be able to. This weekend. It'll have to be next weekend. I have my brother's funeral this weekend, so I can't go. And it's his mother's weekend, so I mean, it's pointless trying to take him for the day anyway, because granted I'll have him Sunday, but when I get out of work. So I'll probably do what Morello said. I'll probably buy him a big ass Easter egg basket, so that way he has it for Sunday. And then, yeah, Deathblow, it is what it is. And I'll probably take him, like, the following weekend or something.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a joke?
I'll do like, I'll probably just do one for him with my buddy or something.
Who can jump higher
Or even
than
at my house, I have a big yard now. You know what I mean? So I could just technically, I could technically do it right at my house.
Can't jump.
Alright, I don't know why I'm always listening to him now. What's up, Rusty Busty 312? Shout out to Rusty Busty 312. He is a Ghost of Tabor streamer. Go check him out. The trusty Rusty Busty. Hope you're doing well.
No! I was out of ammo!
Hey, next time you see Barry, try it out.
Yeah, last year I took him to my buddy. Last year I wasn't here. I was at the apartment, so I took him to my buddy's house, like a couple towns over. And we had like a big one in his backyard, and some of them had money, some of them had candy, some of them had like little like Robux like gift card thingies. We just cut the strip off, so the code off, and like put it in. And that one was fun for him. So that's what I immediately thought of this time. But then I'm like, well, actually, I have a yard now. So I can technically just do it at my house. Classic out of ammo clip. I know he doesn't have many clips. So even though it randomizes, I think he has maybe 3 clips total. It might be 2 though. I can't remember off the top of my head. So yeah, we're constantly seeing the same clips. You could definitely call him classic Morello. Rusty Bussies and ads. I'll be back shortly. He's hitting pre-roll ads, I bet. We back. Okay, this goes down. It's one more floor.
Oh, wow. I can't wait to... Oh, did you find the book, Dragon Star Force Volume 1, The Heroes of
I think the
Dragon
only
Star?
thing you might have missed, Rusty, I just said hope you're doing well. Other than that, we're just, we were just hanging out.
I don't know. You don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, I just won't give you the fucking book then, dude.
You know what? I like you. Maybe we can work something out. Do you think I'm a pushover?
Bitch.
Nah, you'll get what we agreed upon. Besides, I need to save money for my next book.
Alright, I just won't give it to
I
you.
don't need my old non-first edition copy of the book anymore, so you have it, I guess. Thanks.
Next up is Dewar Diamonds. Hitting Sour D right now, though. Cheers, buddy. Real estate taxes? What do you mean, property tax? Is that what you mean? I don't know. I don't know about a real estate tax. What are we doing now? What did it auto to? What's a real estate tax? I've never even heard of that. I know property tax is a property tax every year. Is it because you have a mortgage or something? And there's a real estate tax? Is that why? I just don't know. Wow. That hasn't hit me yet, so that's probably gonna hit me. Isn't it then, Deathblow? I didn't take that into account. I was an apartment owner. Renter. Before. So am I gonna have like a real estate tax now? Because I knew there was property taxes and I knew that was gonna hit. Oh my. That's a lot. That's got me a little worried. They don't even fix the holes in the roads.
Ready to take off, Captain.
school. He can't even afford new textbooks. This sounds like a racket. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like we're getting hosed. Well, Deathball, I can explain that one. So that way you can support our kids. They're your future. You didn't know that? You didn't know that? In 45 years, they're going to be the people that change your life. In 45 years. Okay? They're going to change your life. That's why. So you got to look at the big picture. Don't you want your life changed in 45 years? Yeah, Deathblower, your life will change. And if you're still alive, while you're in the home that you're living in, because your wife decided to completely wreck you, you're gonna be in the home. And they're gonna change your life because now instead of just like dried peas for like a side on your dinner, on your make-believe steak, tofu steak, you're gonna be able to have like a small portion of corn too. So, you know what I mean? Think about how much better that dinner. You know, your 99-year-old ass, you're gonna recognize that too. You're gonna be like, wow, this quality of life difference is amazing. Can't wait. Yeah. Maybe we're just fucked. I think we're just fucked.
I gotta admit, I miss the old girl, New Atlantis.
He misses what? The old girl? Who's he talking about? He's like talking to the city. He's like, I think I missed the old girl, New Atlantis. What are you doing, bro?
This really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something
Oh, that's
I can
right.
help
I'm
you
supposed to
with?
break in here.
Yeah. I can't really just let you in there.
Well, why not?
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. What? Is that supposed to be funny or something?
Oh, wow.
No, I can't. Sorry. I'm gonna need you to clear out of here. Or else I'll have to call security.
I suck at persuading people. What am I supposed to do about that?
It's really not safe for civilians here.
You know what? Fuck him. Oh shit. That's what we should have been doing all along. That's why I have Sam following my ass. And I hate him following me because he's a goody two-shoes. So if I steal or anything, he actually gets mad at me. Makes everything harder.
You alright, Gumdrop?
Makes it so hard.
That's what she said.
Oh, that's why I'm always hearing him talk to his daughter. How the fuck did you get here? Yo, I didn't agree to bring a kid on board. The fuck? Damn honest people. I know.
Dad, have you ever tried Aurora?
Well, not in a long time. Not since...
I think Aurora is a drug.
Terrible. It was terrible. Stay away from that stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely a drug.
Worst.
The way he's talking about, he's like, terrible stuff. Stay away from it. I tried it a long time ago, before you were born. I wonder what Aurora is like. Damn. Alright, we're at... Oh, this is rough. We have to... double jump. We have to Mario jump this galaxy. Why did I do that? I don't even know what I'm doing here. Yeah, double jump. Go to his farm. It's probably in this system. Too bad that's not where I'm going.
Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. That's all we need. You're cleared for landing at Aquila City.
That is where I'm going to.
Planets like these are my favorite.
Smoke weed every day.
After Dwar Diamonds, it's cereal milk. But I am behind, so. Yeah, this is the last one in here, though. That's why I just said the next flavor anyway. Because after this one, I'll have to clear it out. Oh, it's the place we took back. Oh, this is the bank. Yeah.
All right.
I was supposed to grab.
Security. Let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, songs from the early generation. So it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after.
Yeah, it's right here, dog. Pretty sure. Actually, there's multiple lockers now that I'm looking at it. So it's not a guarantee. I thought it was right there. I thought that was the only marker, and then I looked off to my left and right. Cleaning little bits, yep. Yeah, I definitely gotta soak this thing again. I gotta remember to get a new device too. I wanna look online. Start running more devices means less cleaning. That's why I started using Big Bertha. Because before it was like, when I was only using this one, I was just like, shit. Like, I gotta fucking clean it, charge it. Sometimes I'm waiting. If I had 3 devices, think about all of the good we could do then. Almost feel like I'd have a superpower. You know what I mean? While we're on subject here, because it's right here, I'm looking at it, thinking about it. Does anybody have a favorite, or even remember a favorite, like, AFK animation from a game? Because different games take different liberties. Like this one right now. Just kind of zooms out, spins around your character so you can see what's up. Check out the graphics, you know what I mean? But there's been some really cool ones in games over the years. How was it? I got the first one. Alright. I need to talk to you, Sam.
Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad.
You are diamonds.
We really gotta do this. You're not wrong. I don't know. I know, it's just... it's personal. Alright, fine. He's my dad.
I got it. Nice.
Not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know?
AFK is away from keyboard. So basically, K just means like when you stop playing for a certain amount of time. Games take liberties on how they handle that. Like this game, if you saw, when I stopped playing for a little bit, I was away from keyboard. That's why they call it AFK, and it even traveled over to console, even though there was no keyboard. People just started using AFK. It was easy and known. But this game kind of zooms out and spins around your character. Some games like will do some like weird, you know what I mean? Super Mario. A lot of times Mario will start tapping like his foot and checking his like watch, you know what I mean? So I was basically asking you if you guys remembered any moment in a game, any AFK game that was like especially cool. Because I've had a couple too where I was like, oh, that's cool. AFK is on Cyberpunk 2077. I can't remember what they were for. What were they, Deathblow?
Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. No forgiveness between me and my old man. It's, code tradition. Alright, shall we?
Oh, yeah. Playing with the guitar, I think there's something Johnny was doing one time. Yeah. I'll give you a good one that I really enjoyed. And High on Life, if you go AFK long enough, the gun, the one that's voiced by the same actor as Morty from Rick and Morty, he starts talking to you. And starts like yelling at you for being AFK. He's like, alright, you can do something. You just gotta pull the trigger. Just put your little finger in there. Put your finger in me. Shit like that. He's just talking to you. I really like a lot of the Duke Nukem AFK ones. Duke Nukem will start talking shit. Earthworm Jim, he started using his tail as a lasso. Yeah, he would like.
I met a guy who finished the Red Mine.
And then, if you remember, he used his head. He used his head in Earthworm Jim every now and then. He would go like this, like it was hair, when you went AFK. Like he was like trying to make himself look pretty.
Well.
Sonic would jump off the screen every now and then. That was. I don't think that was in the original Sonic though. I think that was in like Sonic 2, right?
Oh. What's that?
2 or 3.
You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking.
But
you ain't asked once. Let's hear it.
There's been some good ones over the years.
The words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
You just full stop me.
Nothing's more important than family. Nothing. If Sam had stuck around, he'd know that. You wouldn't be here.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
Well, the way you handle things...
Did I check on Baby Boy? Yeah. I took a quick break, went upstairs. He was knocked out. He was cute. Talked to him.
Give me a sec. Alright, let's talk options. You're flying in the face of my 30-plus years experience with the man, but alright. I hope you like arguing.
I'm gonna do what you can't do, bro.
What do you want, Constellation?
You need to start reading the codex.
Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's called property, but... You really believe that, don't you? I know all about your group's reputation. It's not what concerns me. Can't believe I'm saying this. But it'll get you out of my hair, you're fine.
Bet.
You can have the map.
So much for his full
There's a
stop.
room here. Key.
Definitely a safe, but oh, let's get some value.
All right, let's see if we can find the empty nest.
And then almost fall asleep on it.
The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first.
I didn't
then
play
they bottomed out.
Zelda Skyward Sword.
No creature in or
I played
around
Ocarina of Time. I played the original, but never beat it.
Found it.
Because I just wasn't really into those
That's the problem.
old top-down RPGs. I just could never really put in the work. And then, I
Well,
think I did
you
play.
ain't
I
wrong.
played Ocarina of Time,
Well, let's take a look at what we're up
and
against.
then
First, it's in the middle of the
I
frontier,
think I
which
played
we
like
already
one
expected.
more.
No problems
I
there.
tried to
but
play
usual
one more
tough
right
sledding
after
in
that,
the
and just
wild.
couldn't get into it.
But
Maybe
the empty
Majora's
nest is a
Mask
cave
or
right in
something,
the
whatever
middle
the
of
fuck was
Shogun
right after
territory.
Ocarina.
Same outlaws who held up Galbank.
And then I did try and go and play. Shit. One of the new Zeldas that was on the Switch. And I didn't get into it when I was playing by myself. Could be something I do on stream one time, though.
Well, just remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus. Let's get to that cave.
Alright.
If you're looking for work,
Outside the wall, things get dicey. Hostile are no joke. Even for us.
Yeah, it's been bugging me every now and then lately. Sometimes I won't wear it. I think I didn't wear it last night.
Ugh. I hate instant.
I wear it that often. Like you guys have no idea. Like I will fall asleep with my hat.
You're putting on the pound.
Like dead serious. So a lot of people don't think that I wear it that much. I really do. I wear it like more like I don't know, 90% of the day at night. So every now and then, like Like lately I've been falling asleep with it and I've been sleeping a little bit more. I think I was sleeping today during the day. And well, my kid was at school. Where the f are we supposed to go? Oh, this is like for real. No. But so yeah, what'll end up happening is I'll go to stream, and since like I stream a lot too, whatever, it's right here. This band sits on that little button that's on hats, and that button pushes down right on that, like what used to be the soft spot of your head or whatever, right at the top of your head. So every now and then, like, I'll go to put the headset on, or while I'm wearing it, and I'll just feel it, like it feels like sore right there. It's like, alright, time to take the hat off. I wear my hat so much that people, one of two reactions happen. People see my head and they're like, holy shit, you have like a full head of hair. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, usually people who wear hats a lot like lose their hair. And I'm like, oh no, I don't lose my hair. Or I'll get the other reaction where every now and then I won't wear it. Like one time I didn't wear it to work, and one of my workers was literally like, oh my god, I didn't recognize you today. I literally was like, who is that? That looks kind of like that guy. He's like, I don't think I've ever seen you without a hat. And I was like, yeah, I didn't wear it today. I forgot it. And he was just like, oh, does it feel weird? Like, that's how, like, often I wear a fucking hat. Yeah, I think it's more just baldness is in your genetics, and everyone tries to find a blame for it. It's my opinion on that. Because I know people, and look at myself, who wear a hat so frequently it's not even funny. But no problem, you know what I'm saying? What are these things, dude? Yeah, I've known people to fucking look at myself and other people. Full head of hair. Yeah, I've known people that wear hats and they start going balding, but I really think they would have gone balding regardless, because why would there be so many people then? You know what I mean? Who knows? Shit. Damn. How's my health that hurt? I wonder if it was just from the CO2 damage. Damn. Yeah, I can imagine it did. Food bill will go down drastically. Electric and water drastically. What am I supposed to do about this? My eyes.
Better wing it if it's someone else.
Fucking laser the shit out of you, bro.
This is my favorite part.
Oh yeah. It's like a sniper. In fact. Right here. Oh, this is where the robot came from. Alright, I think I'm overweight. Yep. I'm overweight. I'm like, dude, why is every time I move it, I'm getting fucked? I need to sell some shit too. You know what? An easy thing to do is, I think I have doubles of shit that I just don't need. Like, I have this Grendel that I could definitely drop. I think I have a titanium Equinox I could drop. That. Modified Kraken. Do I have a Kraken? No, I don't think I do. Cornered Grendel. Cutter. Eon. I don't use that. I don't know what this is, but damn. I'm still just under, which is wild. I wonder if ammo
Real cute.
is the issue.
Smugglers would be wise not to tangle with us.
He says that, but you don't even know what he's talking about. A hookah canister.
To the victor goes the spoils. I said that right.
Yes, you did. Finding all these pistols, man. Seems pretty gangsta. Urban Eagle. The emptiness. Watch, it won't be empty. Mines everywhere. Keep getting caught there, huh?
They're probably still out there. Who knows where?
The fuck?
You're not taking me out.
Today's not gonna be your day, pal. Took one.
Dude, yeah, you took one from me, you asshole. I didn't know you went ahead.
Get me though.
I'm definitely gonna get you though. Yeah, you just missed it, Rusty. Oh, wait. Rusty Busty is a two-speed farm expert with 57.5 hours watched and 82,540 nugs. He's like, yeah, you're fine. Dude, don't tell me what I am. I just had like a fucking extraterrestrial vision, bro. Having an existential crisis now. Leave the hideout. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I gotta go back. Following the channel for 1 month, 11 days, and 6 minutes. Thank you, Rusty.
Well, I hope this place is tectonically sound.
I never even noticed this. Got a coach one. Don't need that, but I'll take that. Didn't notice this either. Wait, what is this? Where the fuck is all this shit coming from?
Do you need all of that?
No, I don't. I'm overweight. I want to hear it. I forgot how ugly my character is. Oh my gosh. Where am I at now? Plenty good now. Holy shit, this thing is diesel. "24K has been following this channel for 5 months, 1 hour, and 44 minutes, even though she claims it's lies. Morella's been for 2 years, 2 months, 28 days, 7 hours, 43 minutes.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. At least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Samco in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Astra away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really.
Yeah, but this isn't counting. You can't count. We don't count follows across platforms. It's follows on Twitch. So you can't even count the TikTok one. The change name one will count. We'll count that.
Oh, really?
But you can't count the TikTok one.
Tough talk. But you've backed it up so far.
No, we don't. No, it's me and you trying to cheat.
saying I should cut my losses. Fine.
It worked.
Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. I see you again. You're dead.
This is your fault. You better lend us a hand.
What?
What are you I guess I owe you. Get out of here before I change my mind.
Return to the lodge. I think we can actually do that. Oh no. We're on a killer. Which is actually not what we want to do. But I think I can fast travel to my ship anyway. Should be here. You learn from the best.
We're in one piece.
Still need to get you that keyboard with the cap lock reminder though. Unless you're meaning to be screaming at me. Which in that case I understand. I need that. I need that keyboard for you. Check the cap lock, bitch. Hey, huh? I do it all the time at work, ironically. Like, well, depending on the job, this is one job where like you have to have like cap lock for this whole section, and then this other section you don't. And it's always like this. God damn it! Or in gaming, like if I go to type after I game, it's usually on, or sometimes because it's used for other shit in gaming. What am I doing here? Oh, I need to just go out of here. That's why. Yeah, I'm in Olympus, but I need to travel here. I need a double jump. That's what it was. I wish there was a bigger light on it for keyboards. It's this little dim light usually hidden somewhere that you're not looking.
scan your ship's cargo.
You gotta let them scan you. I think if you don't and you speed up or anything,
All right,
or try to
we're
land,
done.
I think they come after you.
You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
So we need to return to the lodge because we got a piece. Oh, Morale made it out.
I am at your service, Captain.
What are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be doing something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
Morello is a 2 Sweet Farm expert with 532 hours and 10 minutes watched. 136,469
Oh, and
hours.
since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship.
Okay, he flexed on you with his time watch. This is where you flex on him. Yep, there it is. Where you flex on him with the K24K is a 2 Sweet Farm affiliates with 897 hours and 10 minutes watched. 965,827 nugs. Can I get a for a 2 Sweet Farm affiliate? It's exactly.
Likewise. You know where to find us.
Ahoy, Captain!
And Deathblow is a 2 Speed Farm affiliates with 2,137 hours and 42 minutes watched. You see how it's 6-7K? 6-7. That's how you know it's in clicks and not minutes. She's like, you're never gonna let that go, are you? And 2,177,313 nugs. Can I get a for a 2 Speed Farm affiliate?
I hope you are satisfied. With the quarters available to you.
Yeah, we're gonna watch the game not X out because it doesn't X out. But I'm hopping off for the night, guys. I'll catch all of you tomorrow. Should be on. Oh, here's Morello with the no stay. Yeah, you always beat Deathblow on watch streak. Deathblow's gotten so screwed in that watch streak, it's wild. It's wild here. Close program. Alright, everybody, I'm hopping off for the night, though. I'm going to go try to get some rest, even though I haven't been getting too much rest. I gotta try. Gotta try. Either way. And I will catch all of you. I should be on, like I said, tomorrow. I'm kind of taking it day by day, but if not, I'll put in the announcements on Discord. But I appreciate everyone for stopping by. I will throw a raid on the Twitch side of things. Let's see who's online. We got Jimmy Puffett. Jimmy Puffett is getting raided. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some rest. I try it every night. You know, it's just not always successful. But I got a little bit today during the day, so that was good. But I'll catch all of you guys tomorrow, most likely. Jimmy Puffett raiding out to you. As always, peace out, Girl Scouts. Have a good night.
Lights flash in the dark of my room. Pixels hum loud, the glow consumes. Where do you go when the world feels small? A screen, a stage, I hear the call. Yeah. What it is, what it do, what it does, I go by too sweet online just because I love to take a puff with you guys. Welcome to my Twitch channel, surprise. I'm a variety streamer, I play it all. Come join me, live every night, y'all. Enjoy the vibe. Welcome to the farmhouse. Welcome to the farmhouse. A farmhouse, but no fields inside. Just wires and dreams and a neon light. Every game, every story, every fight. This is my space, my voice ignite.